Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tuscan Trade Terror for Europa Universalis IV. We're actually ahead of time on all three techs. Just very, very slightly. And we finished off offensive, so that's exciting. I need to remember that I actually have that. I usually forget for about 10 videos, and then I'm like, oh, that's right, I have forced march, that's good. Now, France probably already has it too. Nope, we actually beat them. They're at 7-10-9, we're at 9-9-9. So they're ahead on diplomacy tech, behind on admin tech. Considering the diminishing returns we're seeing here, I think that I'd be better off taking some of these ships away. Like, if we protected with 75% of these ships, we still end up with 66%. And then we could take the other ones and protect trade in, say... probably in Venice would be the best place. Even though it's not our capital node. And we're getting a penalty. There's quite a bit of money over here. Most of it's going out. Actually, about half. Only about half is coming out. Let's see what happens if we protect trade in Venice. So our income is 23. That's okay. France has just declared war on Alsace. Alsace is part of the Empire. That means that Austria is going to defend them, most likely. Is Austria the Emperor? No, it's the Palatinate. Alsace is allied with Bavaria, Ulm, and the Papal State. I don't know. Alright, France did call me in. Okay. Yeah, we accept. It's a complete stomp. I almost feel bad. Let's get some more cannons. Lower maintenance slightly. We'll drop about 1 morale. And let's see. We don't have any more ideas to do. We're ahead of tech, so we're doing pretty fine there. I don't think this war is going to last very long. But I still am going to raise war taxes anyway. A little bit more money so we can just get some troops. Cores are finishing. Great. That should really boost trade income. It should. Like in this node, shouldn't we have a lot more trade power now? Because we don't have that penalty. Maybe we would be better off just protecting in Genoa. Even though we don't increase the revenue share, like how much we actually have there by much, the transfer trade power would end up in Tunis, Ragusa, and in Alexandria. And we suffer such a big penalty here for collecting from trade not in capital. I don't know, let's see. 22. 21. And if we combine... 21. It is less. Alright. There's probably some very basic, like, ratios that you could memorize. You know, get it to 75% and then go 25% to another upstream node and 25% of what's left, or some, I don't know, something. I think it's time to build a third primary army. We've got 24, 5, and 15. We can get another cavalry, or, you know, they only give us 6. Let's build a couple more than that. Let's get to like 9-ish. Have maybe 3 or 4 per army. I like to make my armies about 20 regiments because that's the maximum that you need to reduce revolt risk by 5%. So it just seems like a convenient amount to try to build. And then when you combine them... Okay, our merchants have been too successful in trade, and the owners of a local trade node are upholding their mercantilist ideals and are now attempting to expel our merchants. We can piss them off and gain even more trade power in Alexandria. Easy decision. Alright, so the ideal army then, if I have a 20 regiment army, exactly 20 regiments, would probably be 4 cavalry, 2 for each side of the army, which leaves me with 16. So then we'd probably want 10 artillery, 6 infantry, 4 cavalry. That would be possibly ideal. So 10 artillery, 6 infantry, and the idea would be that you would have a 10 army width fight, all artillery in the back to provide their defensive pips to the front line, all artillery firing, 2 cavalry on each flank, and then 6 infantry in the center. Now on planes, that would be too big. Like the combat width on planes is... Can you not see the combat width anywhere? Oh, jeez. But anyway, on bigger fights, you would be combining 2 of these stacks. So it'd be... You wouldn't really run the risk of being surrounded or anything because you would have multiple of these. You're not going to go fight in planes with a 20 regiment stack. I'm going to try that. It's very, very artillery heavy, but artillery is really good. Okay, our war's over. Those were some pretty short-lived war taxes. We can get Diplotech 10. We're no longer ahead of time. This gives us trade range, trade efficiency, new ships. Cool. We'll take it. An alliance offer from Sicily. Oh, hey, Sicily exists. Again. Yeah, they would totally accept vassalization, so here's a royal marriage. We accept your alliance. Let's improve relations and vassalize. Free land, why not? Free land with no aggressive expansion. We still have room for more. The Pope, France, the papal controller, shouldn't it say, has called for a crusade against the Ottomans. Well, they are my rival. The Ottomans have been doing pretty good in this game, ish. They haven't really crushed the Mamluks or Kara. The Timurids seem pretty big. Muscovy is going to become Russia soon. The Ottomans have 35 regiments. We completely kick their butt. What about Navy? 92 ships. We have 1 more ship than they do, but they've got 25 heavies. Liguria gets improved fortifications for the end till the end of the time. Yeah, it's a good province. I just know France is going to backstab me. That's why I'm so worried about their position. Here, give me military access and I'll come help you. If I can get access through... Nope, never mind, can't help you. But I'll improve relations with you. Sicily? Really? You just formed as a country and you already have somebody in the Curia? Okay. trade income is at 46.6%. We have pretty good income. We are in first place right now. 50.73 income is the most in the game at the moment that we know of. Ming might make more than us, but we don't know about Ming. So Austria's at 42, France is at 40. That's good. From a two-province minor to the income-leading country in the world. That's just going to let us get further and further ahead. I think that they don't expect you to build all light ships, but that's obviously what I like to do. I can't really get rid of the minimum revolt risk. I suppose we could park this army here. We might as well. So this needs what? This needs 7 more artillery. I usually have much heavier infantry focus, as you can see here. But then you have a very thin back row. Venice has left the coalition. Military access from Castile. Okay, sure. Only because I do want to be friends with you. I know we're enemies. I know you've been upset with me. I think it just makes sense to flip on France right now. We're just going to do it. I'm going to rival France. Is there anything else we can get them involved in that's going to hurt them? Castilian attitude towards France is now threatened. They're enemies with Austria. Austria is my enemy. Outside of declaring more directly on France, I don't really see an easy way to get the 3 of us, maybe even including Austria, against France. How come I've had this coalition the whole game, and like France has no issues with aggressive expansion? Cheating bastard lucky nation. France has declared war on Lorraine. It's shocking. Here comes the call to arms. Naples has entered the coalition again. Military Tech 10. Yeah. Sounds like it's about time. Now I could go after these guys down here. We could fabricate some trade claim, like war things, and try to vassalize our way into this. Now down here, because they've got Berber traditions, it does make sense to do the Diplo vassalization thing. Tunisia would be really easy to vassalize. How much trade power do they have in this node? Tunisia has 7%. If I just temporarily stopped patrolling, then Tunisia's got 11%, Tripoli's got 19%. I'm pretty sure they have to have 20% for me to be allowed to justify trade conflict. They have 10%. Yeah. Tunisia must have at least 20% of the total trade power in a node. So I have too much power here. I can't even fabricate a trade conflict with Tripoli. But we couldn't we just could we fabricate a claim here? No. You would think that Sardinia would allow us to fabricate a claim. Oh, you know what? It would, except that that's their capital. We would need to have probably this province. Hey, we could fabricate a claim on Algiers. Probably on Annaba. Algiers is allied with who? The Ottomans. Oh, that's fun. Tripoli is allied with Algiers and Tunisia. So you declare war on Tripoli, Algiers takes over as war leader, they call in the Ottomans, Ottomans takes over as war leader, they call in Crimea, Hejaz, and Kara. It's a pretty big war, just to take over some Muslims. On the other hand, we could go after like Croatia or something, you know, go over there. Croatia would actually accept vassalization. That sounds really good, actually, come to think of it. Alright, so go back to protecting trade. In Genoa. And let's stop worrying about Austria and let's start worrying about Croatia and Bosnia. We have 3 out of 4 relationships, so it kind of fits. Sorry, Sicily, I really wish I could help you. Sicily just became a noble republic. I think they got occupied. Pushed to 100%. We will improve relations here. Get them both up to 190 and offer vassalization to both. And it will be glorious! And we're going to continue to try to erode the thing. I do want to become a kingdom. If we're going to become one anyway by forming Italy, then we might as well. Savoy, Austria, Naples, Venice. People that we don't really care about. Look at that trade, that monarch point generation is insane. We're going to end up ahead of time on everything. But we do get another idea group. We'll probably even go with another military idea group because we've got so many military points. Our ruler, though, is getting kind of old. Oh, he's only 50. He could live for a long time. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here, though. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, as always, everyone. I will see you soon. Let's just really quickly build a couple more cannons. Alright, see you soon.